Peace and power, y'all, and welcome to A Breath Back to Self Yoga. My name is Latifa, and we're going to arrive on our mats in the seat of our choice. You can come cross-legged with one shin in front of the other, or you can come to sitting on your ankles. Our spine is lengthened, and we are pulling through the top of our crown with our shoulders relaxed away from our ears. As we are here, we are going to breathe. A breath back to self is a breath back to life and a breath back to your truest self, who you were only ever intended to be. So I encourage you to listen to yourself and continue to breathe throughout this practice. Please come out of any shapes that do not feel comfortable and true to you. And always, always, always remember to breathe. This is a 30-minute, all levels flow, and we're going to be focused on balancing, centering, and grounding. From here, let's come into our child's pose. We'll bring our big toes together and widen our knees as far apart as we like. Let's melt our heart and our forehead on our mat and extend our arms out long overhead and continue to breathe. We are setting our intentions and we are setting our foundation for the remaining of this practice. From here, if you would like, let's come up onto our fingertips and just engage our shoulders. We are continuing to breathe here. We are balanced. We are centered. We are grounded. Let's begin to lower our palms down. Let's push up to our table pose, aligning our palms with our shoulders and our knees with our hips. We are balanced, we are centered, we are grounded. On our next inhale, we're going to drop our belly and raise our chin and our tailbone up in our cow pose. And then exhale, we're going to round our spine and drop our chin towards our chest in our cat. One more inhale to open up. Exhale, we close it in. Take a few more of these cat and cows at your own pace with your own breath, inhaling to open up and exhaling to close it in. We are balanced, we are centered, we are grounded. We'll find some stillness here after our last cat. From here, we're going to step our right foot in between our palms at the top of our mat and come into our low lunge. Align your right knee with your right ankle and keep your spine lengthened here. You can have your palms planted or you can extend your arms up overhead. As we are here, we are breathing and pressing our knee and our hip opened. We are balanced, we are centered, we are grounded. Let's lower our palms down and send our right foot back to meet the left, coming back into our table pose. And then step our left foot towards the top of our mat, in between our palms, coming into our low lunge on the left side. We are breathing here, keeping our knee aligned with our ankle, either with our palms planted or extending our arms up overhead. We are balanced, we are centered, we are grounded. Let's begin to lower our palms down and send our left leg back to meet the right, coming back to our table pose. Let's tuck our toes and push up to lift our hips and engage our core here, and continuing to breathe, doing what feels comfortable and true to you. And then we lower our knees and untuck our toes. We'll send our hips back to sitting on our ankles and come into a restorative version of child pose. Our arms are reaching back and our forehead is planted on our mat, and we are breathing. We are balanced, we are centered, we are grounded. Let's begin to push ourselves up and come to a seat, sitting in any way you find most comfort. You can sit on your ankles or you can sit cross-legged. Do what feels most comfortable and truest to you. As we arrive in our seat, we are continuing to breathe. On our next inhale, we're going to raise our arms and bring our palms to touch overhead. And then exhale, we're going to twist now to our right side. Our left palm is on the outside of our right knee, and our right palm is behind us. Our spine is lengthened and we're pulling through the top of our crown and still breathing. We are balanced, we are centered, we are grounded. On our next inhale, we'll raise our arms back overhead, palms to touch. And then we'll exhale and twist now towards our left side, bringing our right palm on the outside of our left knee and our left palm behind us. You can look where you find most comfort here. You can look straight ahead or over your shoulder. Just remember that you need to breathe. We are balanced, we are centered, we are grounded. We'll inhale our arms back overhead, bring our palms to touch, and exhale our palms to heart center. Let's begin to push up and come back into our table pose, aligning our knees and our hips. Then tuck our toes and send our hips up and back to our very first downward facing dog. You can pedal your legs out here, bending one knee at a time as the other leg is straight. Our arms are lengthened, aligning our spine, and our palms are planted. Let's keep our weight evenly distributed into our fingers and our fingertips as well, and make sure that we breathe. We'll find some stillness in our downward dog. And then lower our knees down and come back into our child's pose. Continue to breathe here. And let's come up onto our fingertips and walk our palms over towards the right side of our mat. We're going to get a stretch in on our left side body. You can bring your left hand over the top of your right if you like, and make sure that you breathe. We are balanced, we are centered, we are grounded. Let's come back up onto our fingertips and walk through to center and then over to the right side. Maybe placing our right hand over the top of our left and getting a stretch now on our right side body and continuing to breathe. We are listening to ourselves. And we are listening to our bodies, and we are doing what feels most comfortable and truest to us. Let's walk our palms back to center and begin to push back into our table pose. We'll lower all the way down and come up into our Sphinx pose and just open up our heart here and continue to breathe. We are balanced, we are centered, we are grounded. Let's begin to lower our forehead down onto our left forearm. We're also going to bend our right knee here, either staying here or reaching back with our right hand and grabbing a hold of our right foot. We're going to feel this in our right thigh, y'all. So do this if it feels comfortable and true to you, and continue to breathe. We are balanced, We are centered. We are grounded. We'll begin to release the hold and lower our right leg down, and then switch our forearms, resting our forehead on our right forearm now and bending our left knee. We can stay here, or we can grab a hold of our left foot with our left hand and just pull in a little if you like, and make sure that you continue to breathe. We are balanced. We are centered. We are grounded. Let's begin to lower our left foot and slowly begin to push up, coming back into our table pose. Let's take this time to transition and extend our legs out in front of us and point our toes towards the sky. We'll inhale and extend our arms overhead, and exhale, reach towards our ankle, our feet, or our toes. Grab a hold of what feels most comfortable and truest to you here, and continue to breathe. We'll begin with keeping our chest lifted here. And if you'd like, you can begin to round your spine and lower down. We are balanced. We are centered. We are grounded. Let's begin to slowly push up inch by inch. And then we'll bend our knees, send our hips up, and lower all the way down. Let's keep our feet planted here and bring our right ankle on the top of our left knee. This is our reclined pigeon pose. Make sure that you are pushing that right hip open and continuing to breathe. And you can stay here with your left foot planted, or you can raise your left leg up and maybe grab a hold of the back of your left thigh. We are balanced. We are centered. We are grounded. Let's begin to lower our left foot down and bring our right leg to meet the left. And then over to the other side, let's place our left ankle over the top of our right knee. Let's keep our left knee and our left hip pushing to open up and making sure that we continue to breathe. We are balanced. We are centered. We are grounded. You can keep your foot planted or begin to lift your right leg up and grab a hold of the back of your right thigh and make sure that you continue to breathe. We are balanced. We are centered. We are grounded. Let's begin to lower our right leg down and bring our left leg back to meet the right. From here, let's draw both of our knees in towards our chest and give ourselves a big hug here. You can maybe rock side to side if you like, and make sure that you continue to breathe. Let's keep our right knee in towards our chest and extend our left leg out long. And you can maybe take some circles with your right ankle, being sure to go in both directions. And we'll carry our right leg over into a twist. You can extend your right arm out long and look over your right shoulder, gazing where you find most comfort and truest to you. Making sure that you continue to breathe here. We are balanced. We are centered. We are grounded. Let's begin to come back to center and once again hug both of our knees in towards our chest. Keeping our left knee in this time and extending our right leg out long. Taking some circles with our left ankle in both directions. Continuing to breathe, and then we'll carry our left leg over into a twist. Maybe extending our left arm out long or coming into a cactus shape and looking over our left shoulder. We are balanced, we are centered, we are grounded. We are still listening to ourselves and listening to our bodies. Let's come back to center and hug our knees in towards our chest once more. Take a moment here, recognizing how far we've come in our practice. Let's begin to extend our legs and our arms out long, resting our arms along the side of us as we arrive in our final resting pose, our Shavasana. This is our reward for showing up with ourselves and one another today on our mats. Just take up some space here and continue to breathe. We are balanced. We are centered. We are grounded. Let's begin to gently wiggle our fingers and our toes. Bring some slight movement back into our bodies. And then we'll turn to our side of choice and just take a moment as we are making this final connection between our mat and the rest of our day. Thank yourself here for showing up to practice some self-love and some self-care. Let's plant our palms and push to lift ourselves up and come into an easy seat. Our spine is lengthened and we are pulling through the top of our crown here. Let's inhale and extend our arms up overhead and bring our palms to touch. And exhale our palms at our heart center. Thank you, thank you, thank you all so much for showing up and practicing here today with me at a Breath Back to Self Yoga. If you enjoyed this practice and this flow, please like, please comment, please share, and please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And I would love to hear from you all. Tell me what it is that you would like to see here. I would love to assist you in any way that I can. I greatly appreciate sharing this space and sharing this moment with you. May the rest of your day be filled with all of the love, the joy, and the peace that you need. And may you remember that you are balanced, you are centered, you are grounded. Until next time, y'all, much peace and much love and so much gratitude to each and every single one of you. I would love, 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 love to flow again with you soon. Peace, y'all.